What's up, Andrew? I'm diving back into some Crusader Kings 2 today. Just as a recap from last time, we continued once again to expand out our realm. Ragnar, I think, became king in the last episode, or maybe it was the episode before that. He's got plenty of kids, but, in case you forgot, Ragnar's got gout. Not just any gout. He has got a very severe version of gout. He is bedridden. He's not doing well, but he has had a successful experimental treatment. Hopefully that'll keep on going. Right now, it only says that that'll last until 801. So we've only got another 2 years, potentially. But then we can request another treatment, and hopefully the next one works even better. I can't guarantee anything, but that's the hope. So, just as another recap, we are low on our own domain levies, so we are going to go ahead and kind of hold off on declaring war on anyone major. We might pick up a few of these counties throughout here, just to keep expanding our realm, but it's not something that, we can't necessarily just dive straight into war with West Francia. I was just looking here at the important decisions that it's encouraging me to make. I can ask my courtiers to leave court, and I do have some extra courtiers that I'm sure, it'd be good to free up some space in my court, so that's maybe a good idea. Let me go ahead and do that. A group of courtiers approached me, most of whom I barely even recognize. We are taking our leave, my lord. Do we go with your blessing? Yes. Find luck elsewhere. Oh, Mayor! I remember her from something. I don't know what she did, but I remember her name. Lolly Gunhilder Hrolfdolfur Stradeder. And Henry. Good. Gunhilder Hrolfdolfur Stradeder and Henry. Okay. Yeah, find luck elsewhere. Go ahead, leave. I've got some open council positions I'll need to fill. Marshal. Sunni? Sure. And then, an advisor. I should look for someone that's agreeable with me. Maybe this guy. He wouldn't be bad. I do have 15 titles that I could create, but I am saving up to form the Kingdom of Norway, or Denmark, probably Norway, but that's just because I need to do that in order to create the Empire of Scandinavia. I could imprison some people. This guy would end his plot, so I'll go ahead and ask him to end it, and he will. Let's see. Oh, there is a dangerous faction that wants lowered tribal organization. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter a ton. I could do that. Either way, I can't do it right now because I must have passed a law fairly recently, but I will do that at some point probably. I'm over my vassal limit, can't do much about that right now. I do have some special minor titles to grant. Anyone that's like slightly unhappy that I could improve their mood. This guy. Sure, that guy. It doesn't. Those aren't huge decisions to be making, so I'm not going to waste any time with that, actually. Let's just finish this out and dive right in. So, I don't know, actually, if I can declare war on even any of these smaller realms and try to, I'm not worried about losing a war to them. I am worried about this prestige penalty that I would take because we recently were at war with them and we've got a peace treaty, technically. So I won't do that. Oh, I could conquer here. Yeah, that'd be good. I will declare a conquest war against them. I will raise all of my levies, plus, of course, I will call my allies into war. And I'm not going to rush into war like I had been last episode, where I just, clicked the button and called it a day. I want to really recuperate my losses that I've had, so, you know, going to be a bit smarter, hopefully. Look at that beautiful map. I'm actually looking because we should be moving into winter months, so something to sort of keep in mind. It's honestly not such a huge deal. I wish that my guy had, I think it's like Winter Soldier or Winter Leader or something like that. It's a pretty good, whatchamacallit, it's a pretty good trait to get if you want to be able to, you know, have an advantage during the winter. Like, I feel like it would be useful here, especially as I move into England. I can kind of plan my invasions. But I'm not moving into England yet. I've definitely got some time before I do that. Alright, now we've got enough troops. Let's go ahead and move onward. Wait, why are they not following? You should be following. I'm just going to say go there. Maybe they'll follow me there. My lord, it seems Chief Miscuage of Ragnar has brought his son Udalrich out of hiding. No longer is fearful of murder plots against him. Now would be a good time to strike. I don't know why you want me to kill someone's son. I guess it's this guy. Should I be trying to kill him? I mean, sure, that would be good to maybe incorporate into my lands. I'm not going to be able to vassalize them. I could check in to see maybe I've got a Casus Belli I could use against them. I'm not really sure why it's telling me that. There's maybe a weak claim on a title that I have. I'm not really sure. Either way, I'm not going to stress about it. Oh, what was that? What was that? Why did I hear that? Oh, at age 30, my wife, Nolzea Ziri, was killed by a wild beast? How did that happen? Oh, come on. She had cancer this whole time, but that didn't seem to hurt her too bad. It was the wild beast? I don't even know what that means. Like, where did a wild beast come from? I should get remarried, but at the same time, I mean, Ragnar's incapable. He's got such a severe case of gout. I can't believe it was so severe he got bedridden from gout. Normally, that's not something that I feel like you should be completely bedridden from. I don't know much about gout, I guess, but still. Young Uyevje has finished her education in the ways of intrigue. I notice with pride she has attained nothing less than a masterful education. That's good. It's not something, she's not going to replace this guy, I bet. But something to keep in mind, I guess. I keep thinking about Nolzeva. She was the best of wives, and without her I do struggle to be king. Oh, how I miss her. Wenching might make me forget her, or I will never forget Nolzea. I could be depressed, or I've got a 90% chance of gaining the lustful trait, a 10% chance of gaining the trait incapable, even though I'm already incapable, so I became lustful, which won't actually do very much as long as I'm incapable, but, you know, things to think about, I guess. That was a quick siege. Oh yeah, we're just dominating at this point. Like, this guy doesn't stand a chance. We're at 97%. And when we win this war, we should get to 100. Yep. Okay. Let's offer peace. Yes, I will enforce my demands. And yes, I took that county. And I hold too many realms in my domain, too many counties, so I'll have to give one away. And my liege, the people of Paris have progressed beyond our own technological level. Alright, sweet. That's good to hear. Let me find out who to give a title away to. My sons. That's probably actually not the best of ideas, considering my council is disapproving of this. Why is my council so against this? Okay. I could give one of my existing vassals one. I don't necessarily want to create new vassals, I guess. Oh, sweet. The start of the Viking Age. I will read that in just a second. I'm just going to give out these titles real quick. Just to get under that limit. I'll give Kola and Kimi. Where's Kimi? Up there. Oh, that's coastal. That one maybe not. That one. Laucus. Okay. Get my troops back in, and then let's read this. Start of the Viking Age. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with a rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its denizens to look beyond the home shores in earnest. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief that the gods are now taking Norse seafarers across the seas toward distant lands, they arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. I am pumped. The Viking Age begins. Norse counties receive shipyards and increased shipbuilding technologies. Characters of Germanic religion now get a new casus belli. Sweet. Okay. So, I don't think I can use this casus belli against any of these people. Actually, I need to get my troops home. Come on, hurry up, get home. Get home. Oh my. Tonight the mead hall has been inflamed by rumors of a great wolf wandering through the forest near Upland. The man who spotted the beast claims it is without doubt one of Fenrir's sons, escaped from its frozen prison. The older members of the lodge agree that as the Lord of Upland, it is my duty to track down and slay this beast. Is this the same beast that killed my wife? I'm gonna kill it. Who should I bring with me? Someone with a high personal combat skill, probably. Alright. I could use you, Thomas. A lunatic. An ambitious lunatic. That's probably fine. I don't know. Oh, don't go so fast. Let's not go so fast. Before we leave for this perilous journey to slay the monster that is menacing my subjects, I should make an offering to Odin to make sure I'm shielded from the preternatural powers of the creature. Predator? Like predatory, maybe? Predatory natural? I don't know. I will burn the best cattle for my livestock. I will offer something of value for the safe journey. A small offering is all I need. 25. I mean, I'm so broke. Like, I do not make much money being tribal. So I really don't want to have to worry about paying this, but 25 gold is fine. The ritual hunt. The time has come for us to leave the safe confines of civilization and venture forth into the dark domain of the monster plaguing my lands. With Thomas and Odin's protection, I am sure to track down this creature and put an end to the threat it poses to my subjects once and for all. I do just want to point out, we are incapable. We have a negative 43 combat skill now because we've got such a severe case of gout. This could be the end of Ragnar, and I haven't even gotten to invade England. I'm going to be really pissed if that's the case. Let me lower my levies, and let me show off this new casus belli. So if I go over here to Mercia, I should be able to use Conquest now. It's not a new casus belli, but now it's extended who I can use it against. I can use Conquest pretty much all over. So that's really good. And honestly, if Ragnar's gonna die, I should use my subjugation casus belli before he dies. Oh, man. The search for the Great Wolf has brought my expedition through a deep forest. Despite beginning this hunt with the most unwavering resolution, I am starting to feel uncertain of our chances of success. The journey to the creature's lair has been rife with weird signs and bad omens of the most grotesque and unsettling nature. How high is my learning? I've only got 5 learning. How high is Thomas's learning? He's only got 8. I could spend 150 piety. Do I need piety in order to reform my religion? Yes, I will need another 250 piety in order to do that. So I'm not going to do that. Thomas, please try to reinterpret it. Alright, I gotta use my subjugation Casus Belli against someone before Ragnar dies. I would feel really dumb subjugating anywhere here, because these people don't really... I shouldn't waste that time, I feel like. Wow, you have such few amount of troops. What about Mercia? Oh, I can't subjugate them. Why can't I subjugate them? Can I subjugate you? What is the requirement for subjugation? Pagans with secession laws set to elective Gavelkind are allowed to subjugate other pagan rulers once in their lifetime. With the Become King ambition, there is no such time limit. So what are the requirements? Because, I mean, if I can't subjugate... I mean, I couldn't subjugate West Francia. Is it someone of a lower title, probably? That would be my assumption. Y'all are a duchy, but y'all are a duchy too. So that actually doesn't make sense. Do they have to be of the same, culture? That's frustrating. I would really like to know. But at the same point, let me take one quick break. I'm going to look this up before I make my decision. I would like to find out why I cannot subjugate the other realm. Alright, I'm back from looking that up, and it seems as if I have to use the subjugation Casus Belli against another pagan. So being as they are Reformed Catholic, they're Christian, I cannot do that. That's kind of frustrating. If I'm thinking about other pagans, I would want to use this against just in order to conquer this realm and be able to unite all of Scandinavia a little bit quicker. I might just choose Pajnama. I feel like that's not the best of choices, but... Or, these guys are pagan. No, they're not. Is it Ireland? Nope, apparently Ireland is not pagan. Oh, not until I join. Not until I come into the mix, and then I spread my pagan religion there. I think that's what I'm thinking of. So... I'm going to do Pajnama, because Ragnar could die, and I certainly don't want to have to, you know, have wasted a subjugation Casus Belli. So, Pajnama, you're ours, and I'm not going to do de jure, or not that that would affect anything, but just to show you, if I have de jure clicked on, then the de jure realm of Pajnama is here, there are dements, and then if I turn that off and it's de facto, then it's there. I get all of the de facto counties, so subjugate. And we'll call our allies into war. And yeah, well, I mean, we should take care of that pretty quickly. The great wolf is resting by a riverside, its long snout red with dried up blood. Finding the beast as its weakest gives us considerable advantage against it, yet we must also be careful not to underestimate this formidable opponent, especially now that we are so close to succeeding in our quest. And you have such a low combat skill, you might not come back, Ragnar. It says I've got an 85% chance to slay the beast, 12% chance of being injured, and a 3% chance of failing. Let's try it. The fight to slay the Great Wolf will be remembered by our fellow warriors for generations to come. The creature nearly killed me, assaulting us in a flurry of slashing claws and gnawing teeth, yet we persevered and overcame the monster, leaving its carcass bloody and broken by the riverside. So I get Wolf Tooth until 900, another 100 years. He's not going to live that long, but whatever. Minus 5% attrition, plus 5 combat skill, and 75 prestige. Thomas died. Yeah, Thomas died no matter what. That's kind of a bummer. Um, 150 prestige versus that. I mean, the combat skill really doesn't do anything for me. I'm actually tempted to do the piety, because I will need piety in order to reform my religion, so we will burn its remains. And yeah, this guy, poor Thomas, died. Let's zoom in on our military forces, because we gotta assemble them somewhere. Alright, when does your treatment wear off? Next year. About a year from now, I need to request another treatment. Young Dwoja has finished her education in the ways of war. It seems she has learned all the basic skills required. Cool. We should make quick work of this war, I'd imagine. Let's just speed it up a little bit. He's calling his vassals into war. We're gonna outnumber him a lot, though. Oh, no, don't come back that way. Go this way. Come on. Don't be dumb. Come on, quit being dumb. My truce against Suomi is expiring, so I'll be able to take more land from them soon. Eriker has improved significantly, so he's got a 67% chance for +2 to his martial and a 33% chance for +3. Hopefully it was +3. We won that realm. And they're sending their army to try to do some damage against us. I should... Let's see. Yeah, we'll send them across. Oh no! Go back. They're trying to attack. Come on, get there.